Just Alan Shoemaker.
You know, it's been a warm week shaping up across the valley. Temperatures back in the 90s in most areas this afternoon. Humidity's up. Our rain chances, just hanging in there on the low end, but they should come up this weekend. So if you do have plans for something this weekend or do some work around the house or in the yard, it may not rain the whole weekend, but it could rain at times, especially I think Saturday. So until then, warm and humid weather around. There are a couple of showers out there right now, but not widespread. We'll show you those again in a second. Highs generally the next day or so in the 90s, but could be cooled some over the weekend with the best chance for rain centered around Saturday and maybe into Sunday coming up. And so we'll be tracking those chances here in a minute. First, I want to show you the showers out there right now. Nothing too widespread. You look at that map and it's like 95% clean with no rain on it. But you zoom in, there are a couple showers coming out of Mexico and into southern Hidalgo and Cameron counties. You see a little shower moving its way north right around mile 1/2 east there near Mercedes and just north of the military highway. Nothing that's too heavy. It might rain on you, moderately, 1/10 of an inch or so for 10 minutes or so, and then it moves on. Farther off to the east, a little bit of rain in the Brownsville area. It's a little heavier, maybe last 10 or 15 minutes or so coming up on the west side of Brownsville. A couple of showers. It may rain off and on there for a little while up until about 1 or 2 o'clock. But farther to the north, also a few showers near Ranchito. So you get the idea. A couple little bursts of rain possible this afternoon, but nothing too heavy. There were a few bigger thunderstorms this morning. Maybe if you live in northern Hidalgo County or northern Starr County, you saw some lightning near or before sunrise. A little weak disturbance to the north sparked some thunderstorms that moved across Brooks and Jim Hogg counties and parts of Kennedy County. We missed out on that disturbance, but the next disturbance I showed you about 15 minutes ago out along the west coast will be moving into Texas by the weekend, and that one is a little bit stronger and may come closer to us. Our weekend rain chances do go up. Again, probably Saturday is the best chance, but maybe into Sunday as well as an almost equal chance. Rain can be heavy in spots. We may not see as much rain as last weekend, but there is the threat for some heavier rain, maybe even a small risk of hail and strong winds. There is at least a risk of severe weather this weekend. This is the official outlook from the Storm Prediction Center for Saturday, and you see how much of East Texas around the coastal bend and into the valley in the marginal risk, which is the very low end category, but it does indicate that you might have a few storms that may have some large hail or damaging winds. We're not talking widespread, big time severe weather, but similar. Remember how we had those storms Friday night last week? We had a few areas get some wind damage. We had some hail reports in spots. You could see isolated reports of something like that somewhere on that map, either in or near the valley this Saturday. So something to keep an eye on, even if it just misses us to the north or comes right through here. You got to pay attention to it. So Future Track does show dry weather by this evening, maybe an isolated shower or two this afternoon. Overnight, mainly just mostly cloudy skies and a pretty muggy night. And then tomorrow, there's still a small chance. You might see something like today. A couple showers pop up here and there during the day, but most places look dry. It's going to be warm and muggy again. But then notice as we get into Friday night, the rain chances come up a little bit. You might see a couple showers or an isolated storm overnight Friday, but still not widespread rain everywhere. Saturday, though, look at the rain chances here. Future Track indicating as that disturbance gets closer, more numerous showers and storms could erupt Saturday afternoon or evening. So, it may rain off and on at some point Saturday and the Saturday evening and night with rain and thunderstorms possible. And with that disturbance still close enough into at least part of Sunday, there still may be a shower or storm possible on Sunday as well. But I think out of those 2 days, Saturday is the best rain chance overall and storm chance. And Future Track in terms of rain, notice by Saturday morning doesn't show much, but the rain starts to add up. Some places may get more than an inch or two by Saturday evening. So again, that's why we have to watch the skies on Saturday, especially to see if there are some bigger showers and thunderstorms. So your weekend, if you're interested, Saturday could still heat up into the low 90s, but if we do warm up enough, especially with the disturbance coming closer to us, that builds up more heat energy for showers and storms. So that's why we're kind of watching Saturday closely. If we do get enough warmth build up and that disturbance comes in, there could be some bigger showers and storms erupting Saturday afternoon, evening, or night. By Sunday, rain chances go down a little bit, but still there could be some showers or storms trying to pop up with highs in the upper 80s to near 90 degrees. So again, your weekend, not going to rain nonstop the entire time, but there could be a few periods of showers and storms, especially on Saturday. Today, a high of 93, partly sunny most of the time, but about a 20% chance of a shower in spots. And then as we go through tonight, there's still, you could argue, maybe one shower somewhere, but it looks mainly dry overnight. The first 1-5 AccuWeather 7-day forecast, 92 tomorrow and on Saturday. A small chance of a shower or storm Friday, but again, by far the biggest chance right now appears to be Saturday, especially later in the afternoon, evening, or night. Maybe a few more thunderstorms still trying to erupt again on Sunday. After that, we really dry out things today. This is a little change from yesterday because it looks like that disturbance will move far enough away. We're back into dry and hot conditions by early next week. So again, keep an eye, especially on Saturday and Sunday. Those could be the big rain days. We'll keep tracking it here, of course, throughout the week on Channel 5 News at noon.